The National Pistol Team currently is at the Whittington Center, the NRA's national shooting facility in Raton, New Mexico. We shoot the Rocky Mountain Nationals here in Raton, and it is a great environment for families as well as for the shooting sports. This is a family-friendly event. A lot of people from all different agencies from all over the country bring their families and their children here. The Border Patrol has sponsored a BB gun match for kids up to 12 years old for the last 12 to 13 years, and it's grown every year.
My name is Mike Dowd, and I want to tell you the story about my family. My daughters and my son started with the BB gun match here that the Border Patrol puts on. I think it's an excellent match. It really helps the families and encourages them to come here. And my kids started when they were tiny, and they worked their way up through 4-H and worked their way up through college. My daughter ended up on the TCU rifle team down at Fort Worth on the national championship team. And she started right here where these young ladies and young boys are and worked her way up. She's now in the Army as an Army nurse. She's still a marksman, still competes, and my son does the same thing. He's also competing throughout the West here. He does 3-gun and rifle and pistol. So this is the place to start. It's a great thing that the Border Patrol does.
This was a great place for the Border Patrol to introduce the mentees to competition due to the fact that it is a friendly environment here, but they're still put under the stress and the pressure of competition, and there opens their eyes in case they want to continue in the sport at big events. Usually PPC events are local events and they're a lot smaller, and there's a lot of postal matches, and you might get maybe 15-20 people to show up at a match and you only shoot a couple of matches. Here at the regionals, we shoot a variety of matches and use a total of about 8 weapon systems for all the different matches that we shoot. So it's not just a day at the range, it's literally a day of competition, and it's a great way to introduce people that want to get into PPC shooting and want to get onto the pistol team.
It's a great opportunity to be here because every single day I learn so much from each and every one of the people that are mentoring us every step of the way. It's a great opportunity. I feel like I'm a better shooter, and especially being part of something special. I love being a Border Patrol agent and I love weapons, and now being part of the pistol team is an amazing opportunity, and I keep growing. That's the best thing.
We are one of the top teams in the country, if not the top team in the country. And the reason that we are is because we have a great communication mechanism in place for when we shoot our team events. When we shoot our team events, whether you're on a 2-man team or a 4-man team, you have a shooter-coach situation where your shooter will be up and he will shoot a match 5 60-round course for score. And throughout that fired match, he's being coached by his partner, whoever he's paired up with. And then after he's done shooting, the shooter now turns into the coach, and the coach turns into the shooter, and it's vice versa. So the dynamic of trying to find individuals that not only shoot well, but can communicate well with each other is a challenge for anyone, and that's why the Border Patrol has mastered that, and that's why we're as successful as we are. And that's what we're trying to teach the mentees and the new shooters that are coming on board, that there's a certain way to be able to coach a shooter into shooting great scores. And it's because of the level of training and the way that we coach our agents and we teach our agents the fundamentals of marksmanship, and that's why the Border Patrol is the entity that it is.